Kiki. And I'm B. And we're B Gang. Welcome back to our video.
We're going to do story time today. We're going to tell about this girl named
Deborah. What's her name?
Deborah.
What's her name?
Deborah.
Oh, you know like the little shark theme song? Dun, 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 dun.
Deborah.
No, that's not her real name.
We just use her name so like nobody can go to her and be like, oh, I heard you did this and blocka bluka. Anyway, so
Okay, so let's start with me. I had a sleepover and I wanted limited amount of people, like 5 girls maybe. Well, I had a limit, so yeah, and I really didn't invite her, and like I knew I was gonna get in trouble if like more people came, so she still showed up anyways. Yeah.
So like this happened 2 months ago, and like it for some reason I don't know when it's all well I'm gonna tell that at the end of the story. But this happened like 2 months ago, and Deborah had ended up getting a car, and she was trying to go everywhere. She was like, who want to go blah, 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 this and that with me? Who want to go here? Who want to go do this? Blah, blah, blah. And she wanted to stay out all night long and stuff. And I don't know about half of y'all parents, but my parents not about to let me stay out until 5 o'clock in the morning and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm not grown, and I know that myself, and I don't want to be out until 5 o'clock in the morning because I like my sleep. But so for her party, she had invited a couple of girls over. She had already told Deborah that she couldn't come over because her mama had made a limited number, and like we had been friends with Deborah for a long time, and she was like, so I want some new people in my house instead of like everybody, like the same people over and over. And like Deborah, she was like, okay and whatever. And then one of the other girls that was supposed to come she wanted our new friends. And like Deborah was supposed to drop her off because they had been hanging out earlier that day together, and that was at the pool and whatever, I guess, with this other girl. They had went to this other girl house, and like they was hanging out with these boys and whatever. And should we say our friend name?
No.
Her name is Sarah. So Sarah, she was like, so she wanted to leave Deborah and stuff to come to Kiana's house. She was like, so can you drop me off and whatever? And Deborah, she was like, yeah, but
I don't want to be alone with the boys.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy to me? How Deborah had left Sarah to go to Starbucks and get some drinks and stuff with her other friend. And she left Sarah at the pool with all the boys by herself. Like, no, that is not cool. And like, we sitting there, everybody else was here but Sarah. And we like, dang, where is she at? And we've been waiting for hours, goddamn. And we was like, where is she at? And we kept calling them. They was like, oh, I'm going to be on my way at this time. It was like, dang, okay, I guess so. And to pass time, we ended up going to Walmart and kind of acting the fool.
Okay. Wait.
I'll probably insert a video of what happened. But all that happened, and then
they decided to come to my house at 11 p.m.
11 o'clock. Like, that is so disrespectful, first of all, to her mama.
And I got in trouble for that, but that weren't the big thing. Like, I really just didn't even care.
She really got in trouble because of Deborah had came.
Yeah, when Sarah was supposed to come.
And like,
then when my mom knew that Deborah was already at my house, Deborah decided to leave to go spend the night
at a boy house.
Yeah.
But look, this is the funny thing about it. We spent 4 hours trying to convince her not to go to this boy house, and she was like, okay, and stuff like that. We was like, do not go to this boy house, because if you go to this boy house, first off, your parents already know that you over here, and they got a tracking device on you. And she was like, please, can I leave my phone over here so my parents think I'm at Kiana house all night, but I'm really at this boy house.
And we
was
didn't
like,
want
no.
nothing to happen to her.
We
Nothing
was like,
to happen to her. So we was like, no, that's not safe. You don't got no phone, so why leave? Like,
yeah, and she was just very persistent on going to this boy house. She was like, please, can I go to his house and stuff like that? And we was like, no. Like, we sat there 4 hours telling her everything that could happen. Like, no, do not do this. And guess what she did? She still went with her own self. But I remember I think everybody thought I was playing. No, I don't think they thought I was playing, but everybody laughed when I said this. But I looked her dead in the face. I was like, Deborah, I don't know. I know you old enough to make your own choices and whatever. But just know, if you go to this boy house, that's on you. But don't ask me nothing again, because you making a dumb mistake right now.
And finna get me in trouble. My mom's gonna be like, where is Deborah at and stuff like that. Like, my mom already thinks she at my house. So my mom didn't even know that she left my house. It was like 2 a.m. when she left.
So
my mom thinks she here and her mom thinks she's over here. But she not. She left. And she told me she wasn't gonna leave. She went to her car and she said that she was gonna get her sleeping bag out of it because her stuff was in her car. But I was like, that's fine. And I had another friend go with her to get her stuff. And one friend came back. The other one, which is Deborah, happened to leave. So I didn't even know she was leaving.
And like, we noticed that she did take her phone. Like, we was not having it. It was like, She took her phone, but the crazy thing about it is she had turned off the location, like the app thing that her parents had her on. She turned that off so her parents couldn't see where she was. So we like, dang, what if something happened to her and stuff like that? Because the boy, he was like
when you come over here, don't be on no games. And that weren't even her boyfriend.
On me.
Then she tried to act like she didn't know what that meant.
Everybody in that room knew what that meant.
She even knew.
She was
like, he's not going to do anything.
I'm okay. I'm a virgin and he know that and stuff like that. And we was like, you don't know what this boy mindset is on.
And she said she wasn't going to do anything and she didn't want to do anything with him. That's what she said.
We was like, I mean, what could we do once she left? Like, nothing. So it was just all sitting there and stuff, and we was talking about, bro, like, what happened to her? Like, what if something happened to her? Like, it's gonna be on all of us and stuff like that, because she was here and her parents, this was the last known place of where she was. We ain't know where the boy lived. Like, if something would have happened, we couldn't even tell the police where she was or nothing. Like,
so I was just like, well, I'm gonna get in trouble since my mama think that she here and she not. So put me in a bad predicament, you know, for me to get in a lot of trouble, because if something would have happened to her and I would have lied and be like, she over here but she not, and I know she not, then she would never came back. It would have been on me and my family. And my mom would have been asking me where was she at, because my mama thought she was here. When I went to sleep, she was here. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when she left. And she snuck out and I didn't even know she was leaving. So everybody was like, just, you know.
Like, bro, first off, we made this as a team. Like, we came up with this idea as a whole team. Like, a whole team.
It was like it was a lot of us. So we had came up with, you know, call her mama. You know, that was a suggestion.
Because earlier she was dumb and she gave us her mama number. But, like, we had called the mama and her mama answered the phone and whatever. And, like, we had told her mama what was going down. And her mama was like, okay. And, like, not even 5 minutes later, we get a phone call. Please open up the door and call my mama. Call my mama back and tell her that y'all was pranking her. And we was like, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Why would we prank your mama? And
then my
like
mama
that?
had already found out that she had left. And my mama was in my room talking about something. You better not open that door. You better not open that door. So.
And like, bro, after that 5 minutes, it was like another 5 minutes later. Her mama drove over here too quick. Like, I promise you, she was dressed down in a full outfit. We was like, dang, did she go to sleep in that outfit? But she was outside. I don't know what happened outside at first.
Girl, she was getting dragged off the porch. like, her mama was going in at her. She was gonna get it when she got home. And we knew she was. And she never got no whooping, so we was just like, maybe she'll learn. And, like, she won't do that no more. And she shouldn't be putting me in a predicament like that. Especially when she know that I didn't even invite her. Like, that's the thing. So you come to my house, I didn't even invite you, and putting me in jeopardy, me and my family in jeopardy, because I'm lying for you and if something would happen to you. So at the end of the day, we're not friends no more because she felt like I owe her an apology.
But y'all, after the whole thing, she got a whooping and stuff at home. Tell us why. We get a call saying she ended up going to the boy house anyway. Like, she went back to his house.
She called the boy.
She ran away. Like, did you not learn your lesson? Apparently not. And, like, we was worried about her for the longest of time. And then, after a while, she just started accumulating lies and stuff. And, like, putting our names inside her mouth and stuff. Like, going to this friend, going to Sarah saying blah, blah, blah about me or her. And we was like, hold on, where all this coming from? Like, who do she think she is? Like, this is not okay. And, like,
then she was telling people at her school, like, everything, like, you know, like, personal business and stuff. Like, we would never, like, put her out there, you know, but, like, she was putting us out there and stuff. So, but it's not that we just be, you know, we just be out here doing the fool, like, we doing that, but, like, it's just, like, why tell her, like, secrets and stuff, you know?
Yeah, but I know, like, we had got on this phone call, like, what, a month after the fact that it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And
actually, actually, I talked to her after the whole situation, and she was cool about it, and she was just like, yeah, I was wrong, I should never did that. But, like, we thought she was cool, but she went back to school, and she had, like, a whole bunch of stuff to say. Like, and it was getting back to us. Everything she was saying was getting right back to us. So I'm like, dang, I didn't even know you, like, had a problem, because we talked it out, and we was good. We was talking about going to each other graduations, all that other stuff. But then, you know, people are telling me, you saying this, you saying that. And I'm not like a she say this, she say that type of person. Like, I don't just believe anything anybody tell me.
I'm going to come to you.
So, like, yeah, I'm going to talk to you about it. But then when she start acting, like, real dumb, you could tell when somebody lying. Because, yeah, like, you can just tell. It's easy. Like, what? What are you talking about?
I didn't say that.
I didn't even say that. What? Where is this coming from? Like, we already knew she was lying.
And it was crazy, like, it was this little phone call we had. It was like, one friend, she was like, all y'all go on mute and whatever. Because she had kept my name in her mouth ever since. Why? I don't know. But my name kept coming up in her mouth. And, like, while I was on mute, I was like, nah, we ain't about to be on no fake stuff. Why is my name in your mouth and all this? And I just, like, I'm usually the calm friend, like, the one that, ha, 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 funny, kiki, like, I'm not about to yell at you. But when I tell y'all, I went off. I ain't even know half the stuff I said. Like, they came back and told me that I said something. I ain't gonna say what I said. I said something that I ain't even know that I said. I was like, dang, did I really say that?
Yeah.
And then it was like, yeah, and stuff like this. And then the girl, Sarah, she goes to school with Deborah. And Sarah, she wanted to, like, fight her and whatever. And, like, Deborah gonna go to their principal talking about she trying to fight me and shoot up my house and stuff, and she gonna come to school and shoot me. What? Where all that come from?
She just wants somebody in the show.
She wanted too much attention. And, like, she is, I think she either a sociopath or narcissist, because I remember we was on the phone with her, or she was on the phone with her, and she was talking about I don't care how your mama think about me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't care how no adults to think about me no more and stuff like that. And we was like, bro, what is wrong with her? She tripping.
She just not the same person we grew up with.
At all.
So we had to, like, you know, cut the strings, you know, to the balloon.
And you know what's crazy? She keep blaming her attitude on this. This is another story for another day. But on being drugged, like, what you call it? Not drugged.
K2.
On K2, saying that she was laced. No, honey. No, you just want to
No.
really show your true colors and blame it on drugs and stuff. Like, no.
Red, white, blue.
And that's
white.
another reason we cut her off. Her and, let's name this other girl, Payola. No, not Payola. Layla. Her and Layla, she was too fast for us, so we cut her off too. And then Deborah, she wanted to be too fast and stuff, and we thought Layla was affecting her and stuff like that. But obviously not. She had her own choices. She knew what she was doing, but it was just too much going on. We was like, what the?
And we don't like, we don't mess with drama, so we just cut it off. Now we drama free, okay?
On me.
But it's always been us, I swear.
On me. It been me and her for the longest of time. And then Caitlyn. Yeah. But yeah, if y'all want another story time like this video, subscribe.
Alright. And follow me on Instagram.
Don't follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram.
__.
My Instagram is in the description below. Drop.